You open that.
Should fit in here.
I mean, she's in there. Oh.
The police are about to make some startling discoveries. Yes, they're about to uncover the bodies of various unfortunate victims. Their killers hid them in garages, attics, and more, thinking they'd never be found. But boy, were they mistaken. A child was reported missing by his mother in Columbus, Ohio, on June 28, 2024. LaShonda Wilder told Columbus police that she and her girlfriend, Jonna Lowe, hadn't seen 8-year-old Martonia Wilder since the previous night. After reciting the same story to the officers who arrived at her home, they investigated the building.
The missing is going to be 8 years old, male black, dark-skinned male black with a fade, black hair, brown eyes. He's short, about 75 pounds, break. He was last seen about 9:30, 10 o'clock last night when they went to bed. Mom got up about 11:48, noticed that the back door was open, and he's run away 3 times before. So if we can have units circulate some parks and areas around here, we're going to go ahead and search the house. So we have, other than the park and then the neighbor's house, where is the neighbor live that he was found at? Okay, so there's no family or friends around? No, no other family or friends. What?
I haven't seen nobody out when I walked around the house.
All right. All right. The missing is an 8-year-old male black, and he was last seen about 9:30, 10 o'clock last night when everybody went to bed. Mom woke up this morning around, what time did she say? About 11:45, noticed that, her one son was gone. The rear door on the house was open. Mom says he has done this several times before. Mom is hysterical, and son does take medicine for ADHD. Didn't notice anything suspicious. I did clear the house. Didn't notice any suspicious things inside the house. No signs of forced entry. And I got units circulating the area right now for the juvenile. He's a little unruly, and there is a caseworker. And she's like, he probably got mad because she doesn't give him what he wants. So. And he kind of has a habit of doing it, I guess.
The police put up a missing persons advisory while getting a search warrant for the home. A search revealed that the boy was hidden in Wilder's attic the next day, with decompressions on his neck, as well as cuts and bruises across his body and back. Wilder gave herself up to the authorities, while Lowe's home was visited.
Hi there. Got some guard dogs in there.
I'm coming out.
Okay, come on out. You Miss Lowe? Okay. I'm gonna put your hands behind your back, palms together like you're praying. I'm gonna detain you in handcuffs, okay? You got shoes on, dear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Step over here with me.
All right.
You go right over here. We're actually going to put you in here with these officers, okay?
Okay.
It's just on the bottom.
Jonna Lowe. Yeah. The girlfriend of LaShonda Wilder. I'm ready to talk to the detective.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're not going to ask you really any questions. That'll be for the detectives, okay? Here, do me a favor. Bend over at the waist. We got to get these bottom set of handcuffs off.
Like this?
Yep. And then spread your hands as much as you can. That way it's a little more comfortable for you.
Okay.
Yeah, the ASP handcuffs. They've got keyholes on both sides. Yeah, they're nice. And they double lock just by pressing it up. Yeah. Will you do me a favor? Will you contact detectives, see if they want us to do anything with the house, rather than just take her down?
Yes, sir. I call homicide.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm about to not be doing anything. Just watch the house. I'll take care of it. What's that? No, it's 931. It's this one right here. I'm Sergeant with Columbus Police. Okay? Hey, so here's what's going to happen, okay? We need Miss Lowe's cell phone. If somebody's okay, so what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Hey guys, I'm still talking, okay? What's going to happen is I need everybody to leave the house because.
What are you talking about? And my kid here. What are you talking about?
Yeah. You can go in the car. Man. Get off my.
No! He ain't do that!
Stop!
He ain't do that! I can't!
Roll over! Roll over!
I can't!
Put your hands behind your.
You're under arrest.
I'm under arrest!
You don't grab an officer's taser. What's wrong with you? You do not grab something on our belt.
Man, you...
What's wrong with you?
We're
gonna record that.
It's on.
She got anything else on her? Get your hands. Quit reaching in your pants. Get your hands out of your pants.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Lowe immediately hands herself to the police. She is handcuffed and placed in the back of a police car. Certain family members like Lowe's mother become increasingly aggressive and hostile when the police ask to enter the home to retrieve the suspect's phone. They are detained as a result.
Just to be clear, she's given us consent to take that phone. Is that correct?
Yeah, this is your phone, right?
Yeah, why
You want it to go down with you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
Why are y'all arresting my sister tonight?
They were started making threats when we were talking to them, so we're detaining them, trying to get them calmed down to where we don't have
Okay,
to file
but somebody
charges.
said that they sure that my brother was on
We'll get it figured out. We're not trying to take a bunch of people to jail. That's not what we're about. Okay. So I just want to make sure. So your phone. What happened is when we explained to him, hey, we have because we need your phone. And it sounds like you're offering to just give us the phone.
That's my phone. That's my phone.
So you're okay with us taking your phone from the residence?
Yes.
Okay, because that'll save everybody a lot of time. Because they thought we were going to have to. Okay, yeah.
That
So
blue and gray.
we're fine with that. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll go from there. Yeah, it's consent, so we're good.
21.
Everybody else will. Yeah. Okay, yeah, get all them back to the sub. We'll work on the paperwork for that. What's that? No, it's code 4. We just got the phone we needed, so we're good. Hey, with her giving us consent to take the phone, we no longer have to with the residents. Okay, we are going to have these two individuals with us for just a little bit before they make it back home, okay? As long as they cooperate, they're not going to jail.
Okay.
Okay?
Are y'all gonna take the handcuffs? Because my twin got a broken collarbone.
She got a broken collarbone?
Right here.
Okay.
She could die.
It's going to be a little more comfortable to have that in the front, I would imagine. We'll have them move them to the front as long as she's cooperative.
You want this tape, sir?
No, it's code 4. We just got the phone we needed. Okay. We're going to have them back here in a little bit. They're going to be with us for a little, then we'll be back around.
Yeah, they're just mad because our officer, she ain't did nothing.
I understand. It's everybody's heated.
Yeah, we upset.
So,
yeah, we are.
Yep, I understand. Yep, that's me. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. I'll put you on it.
Lowe admitted that she and her girlfriend fabricated the story of Martonio Wilder running away to cover up their horrendous crime. Wilder faced a murder charge and a charge of obstructing justice, while Lowe faced a charge of obstructing justice. As for Lowe's mother, Mary Johnson, she was charged with obstruction. This murderer from Great Baddow, Essex, was finally caught on September 15, 2023. 36-year-old Virginia McCullough poisoned her father, 70-year-old John McCullough, with a mix of prescription drugs, and fatally stabbed her mother, 71-year-old Lois McCullough, with a kitchen knife in mid-2019. Their bodies were hidden in the house for 4 years.
No one in here at the moment. Hold on. police! Got it.
Stay where you are.
Stay where you are!
Show me
Stay where you are,
your
show your hands. You here?
Jenny?
Yep.
Jenny? Oh. The time is 12:12. You're under arrest on suspicion of murder against Jonathan McCulloch and Lars McCulloch.
Yeah,
Okay?
okay.
You don't have to say anything, but it may harm defence. If you do
No,
not
I just
mention
take my cover
when
off.
question, so much like to report anything you do so have the evidence. Okay? Alright, your arrest is necessary
I'll
for a
cooperate.
prompt and effective.
Is there anything in the pocket we should know about?
Yes, there
Where?
is. Can I take you to it?
No, you can tell me.
Can we go in there for a second, just so I can tell you something about what's in there?
Yeah.
And then
Just tell us
the only
something
reason
about
I
what's in
said I need to tell you something about what's upstairs on the top floor as well.
It's fine.
Yeah, okay.
McCulloch's parents did not attend a GP appointment, and there were concerns for their well-being. After the police break into their home, McCulloch is immediately arrested on site. She doesn't seem too alarmed by the fact and confesses everything.
My dad's body's in there.
Right, okay.
Yep, okay. Obviously I'll
What about
say,
your mum?
a little bit more complicated.
Okay.
That's why I said, can I go upstairs and show
Right,
you?
can you
If
explain
wanna
it to us,
bring
please? Because
officers,
we're trying to preserve this. It's now going to be a scene, so we need to preserve this the best we can. So I don't want you to have you walking up there, all right? Because that's for your well-being as well as ours.
Oh, no, up.
Okay.
Up.
So what?
Thank you.
Where
Can I grab some
will we
hair
find
bands
your mum?
as well, if possible?
Where will we find your mum?
Okay, so upstairs there are about 5 wardrobes.
Yep.
It's behind the bed at the back next to the sink. That's the second one. I've slipped a pile of those into his drink. There were about 2 or 3 drinks that I brought downstairs. And yeah, they were basically, he didn't drink all of them. He only drank probably about half of 2. But yeah, when I went in the morning, this was before my mother, when I went in the morning, early hours, I got up about half an hour early, about 6 o'clock in the morning, came in and he was gone. He was gone.
Okay.
It's, I did know that this would kind of come eventually, and it's proper that I serve my punishment. So, yeah.
Okay, so Virginia, I'm just going to ask you this. This is what I've written down based on the information you just told us, because what we regard as a significant comment, because you've made it under caution after your arrest.
By the way, they're my granddad's.
Okay, right. So I've written this, please. I, Virginia McCulloch, have informed police constables 77329 Brown and 79387 Bowers after entering my house on Friday the 15th September 2023 that I murdered my father, John McCulloch, who was stated was under a bed in the rear ground floor of the house, and my mother upstairs in a cupboard next to the sink.
Wardrobe. It's a double wardrobe.
Right, okay, I've written
Double
cupboard.
wardrobe. It's like 4 wardrobe doors, but it's the one nearest the sink. Double wardrobe.
The cupboard.
Yeah.
What's significant as I've written down there here now, I've just read out to you. Are you happy to sign that, to say that's a true account?
Yeah. Cheer up, at least you caught the bad guy.
I've just woken up today and done my job. No.
I know I don't seem
Not a lot,
100% evil, but we all, yeah,
I'm not going to comment on anything. It's not my job to comment on it, okay? Because I've got to be impartial with everything, okay? So I'm not going to give any comments.
No, well, I mean, I deserve to obviously get whatever's coming sentence-wise, because that's the right thing to do. And that might give me a bit of peace. Also in the handbag as well, there's, and again, because you're probably going to need to know about it, there's a card in there, card one money. And that's a bank card where there's a lot of transactions that have taken place over the last few years.
What?
From money that pertains to...
McCulloch shares the details of how she ended her father's life, and also admits to racking up major debts on her deceased parents' credit cards. During the questioning, she quips, "Cheer up, at least you've caught the bad guy." Later, at the police station, She explains how she killed her mother and hid the bodies.
So, murder weapon is upstairs in the toilet room, kitchen knife. It's in the middle of the brown carpet, against the wall, opposite the shelves. So there are two long white shelves. So opposite where that wall is, that's where the knife is. So next bit is very hard to talk about. That's probably the most grisly detail. So on the ground floor, underneath the stairs, there's a few like storage boxes and things. And in the middle, I think it's in one of the boxes or in a bag or something. If you want me to shush after this, it's fine. But every bit helps. You will find forensic bits helpful. There's a hammer. I know, but I'm trying to help so you find everything. It's in the middle underneath the stairs. It will still have blood on it. It's rusted, but it will still have blood traces on it. So not cooperating is it's futile. There's no point in not cooperating. There really isn't. And plus, apart from watching my eye, should pay for what I've done. That's the other side of the coin, I think. So.
During a sentencing hearing, McCullough was revealed to have built a makeshift tomb for her father in his bedroom and study. Her mother's body was placed in a sleeping bag in a bedroom wardrobe on the top floor of their home. McCullough was sentenced to life in prison and was handed a prison sentence of no less than 36 years. This footage was recorded in Ridgefield, Washington on March 27, 2024. 4-year-old Ariel Garcia was found stabbed to death and disposed of along the interstate. Following this shocking news, his mother, 27-year-old Janet Garcia, was questioned outside of a drug rehab clinic that she was at.
How you doing? Yeah. You okay? Yeah, sure. Nothing on you? No. Okay.
You guys give us some privacy. Hey, so.
Nothing in your bra. No. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Can I just, you can make, you don't need to reach in, I'll just.
Thank you. Do you know why we're here?
Are you okay if I open the zipper?
Why? Why are you guys here?
What's going on today?
Can I open the zipper? Yeah. Just checking there. Thank you. I just want to make sure before.
What's going on today with you? And like, sounds like the cops have been talking to you already.
So you
got some blood drops on your shoes.
Yeah. So my son fell this morning earlier.
Oh no.
Yeah, so, but I was able to take him to the doctors and everything was okay. I took him with another lady so she can watch him for me because I wasn't staying at home. I had problems going on with my parents and they didn't let me in the house. So I was staying with another lady. She was super sweet. That's where my son fell. And then, but we left, so I was like, okay, you know. So I went to another lady's house and I told her if she could watch him for me. I wanted to come get, you know, I wanted to fully recover. I'm an alcoholic, so I was like, if you can watch him for me for 12 months, that'd be amazing because I'm not talking to my mom. And she's the one that has like, just like a notarized paper saying that she has legal custody of them, but I have legal custody of them. She's not letting me see my older son, so.
That would be really hard.
Yeah, I'm a little bit upset about that one. So I'm here now and everything's okay.
He is. Who's the friend that you left it with?
I left him with another lady. I don't have her information.
Oh, well, that's not gonna cut it. We got to figure out where he's at. Where can you like tell me the location where somebody could go and check on him and make sure he's okay?
In like SeaTac area.
Okay.
Seattle.
More specific?
I don't have.
Who's the friend? How do you know the person that? How did you pick the person?
She's a longtime friend that I know.
Okay, what's her name?
Alika. That's all I know. Alika Bone.
Alika Bone. Mm-hmm. Okay, and you've known her. Or anything? Okay, but you've known her for a long time. So how did you reach out to her?
So I reached out to her because I needed help.
How did you reach out to her?
I found her number on my old Facebook, but I no longer have a Facebook anymore. So.
Okay.
So something you sign back into?
No.
No, you just deleted it all.
I delete it all the time. So.
Yeah, you found it today on your old Facebook, and her name is
Alika Bone.
Alika Bone, like B-O-N-E. Mm-hmm. Okay, and she lives in the SeaTac area. I understand. We just need to make sure that he's okay, and then
we
can just do that, and then we'll we can leave you be, you know?
Garcia shares some rather unspecific explanations before one of the officers mentions the bloodstains on her shoes. She claims that her son had an accident not too long ago, and that a friend was watching him. When asked how she got in contact with a said companion, her responses were not good enough.
You're not
lying.
You have a longtime friend that you reach out to leave your son with, who you obviously care about very much.
I love him with all my heart.
Yes, and you're expressing how upset you are about what's going on between you and your mom and the custody of him and your older son. I think that's horrible. So I know that you're not going to go leave your son with somebody and you don't know where he is.
Yeah, no.
So you do know where he is?
No, I know where he is. I know where he's at.
Tell me where he's at.
I don't have the address for him.
Okay, how can we find the address for him?
I don't know.
Did you put it in your phone?
No.
To get there? Okay, Alika, you know where your son is because you're a mom who loves her son very much and you didn't
I'm not Alika, I'm Jeanette.
I'm sorry, Jeanette.
Yeah.
Alika, you took him somewhere and you're going to go back to him and you know where he is. So tell me where he's at so we can make sure that he's okay or what's going on.
So he's not, I mean, he's there. He's with her, but
tell
he's
me
not
how
with
to
me.
go check on him.
I can give you an address.
Okay, what's the address?
I don't know, you have to write it down.
Okay, I can do that. When you walked in, like, can you describe to me when you walked in what it looked like?
Just the hospital. Just the hospital.
Okay, but can you describe, like, when you walk in the door, where was the check-in?
In the front, like I walked in, as soon as I walked in, the front desk was checked in right there, and I said my son had to be seen for something, and then his name and everything.
Okay.
And that's
You're going like this, so you wrote it down, or was there like a check-in thing? Or?
There was a check, all right, but I think they checked me in. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't write anything on there? Okay. Have you been there before?
No.
No, that was your first time?
That was my first time.
When you checked into the desk, was it just an open desk, or
just an open
was
desk.
it behind a wall, did they have like a glass wall, or?
Just an open desk.
Okay. Was there a lot of people in there? Yeah. That's why you didn't want to wait, because it was too long. Do you think he needed stitches or anything?
No, he's fine.
Okay, you didn't remember where his injury was? Is it front, side, back? Do you remember?
It's the side. It was the side.
Definitely one of the sides that you recall?
The front, yeah.
Okay, front. You're kind of pointing above the eyebrow? Okay. I might just take her phone. She's got some specks on her shirt. She's got blood on her shoes. She's not really making sense.
Don't, locate my son. What's going to happen?
That's what we're working on at the moment.
Why do you think they won't be able to locate him? I mean, if you got the address to where he'd be.
Because, I don't know. I'm just saying, if you guys are not able to find him, what can happen?
What it's looking like right now is that we're gonna need to stay with you until we find him, because it sounds like you said you know where he is, you know where you left him,
right?
So it shouldn't be an issue, right? Should be able to locate him. Okay, so that's what we just need to stay with you until we locate him.
Okay.
It's raining and it's cold and I'm shivering, and we're gonna be with you, I think, for a little bit. Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
We're gonna be with you for a little bit. Would you mind? We have a precinct right up the road. It's comfortable and dry that we can all sit in so we can chat. So we're all out of the rain. Would that be okay?
Where is it?
It's just right down by the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just on 179.
Yeah.
And then we can give you a ride back and all of that if that's okay.
Can I get a coffee from here before we go?
We got coffee there.
We have coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we got coffee.
We can give you coffee.
You can grab that seatbelt around your backside. This one?
And then the only other thing too, when he travels, I just got to put your purse on the front seat right there. Yeah. He's not going to get into it, but we don't like bags where we can't see them and stuff.
No
you know.
worries.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Rules that make us go by.
Okay. So that way we can all be dry and comfortable and sit, and you can get some coffee.
You're welcome.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I can stop and get her a coffee or something.
For context, Ariel died merely days after Garcia's mother attempted to get custody of Ariel. She and the rest of her family were worried about her daughter's drug addiction affecting her behavior. Speaking of which, the suspect agrees to be taken to the precinct for further questioning and is willingly taken to the back of a police car.
Tanya, Detective Johnson had told you that you were going to go to jail tonight. Okay. I want to take a picture of your hands because you had said you had hurt your nail or broke your nail or something, so I want to get a good picture. Which one were you talking about? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Okay, I'll just take a picture of them. Yeah, hold them. Yep, like that. And then I'm going to do one at a put your, yeah, thank you. And then turn over. Okay. Turn over that. Yeah.
Oh, excuse
me. Do you have any other injuries on your hands or anything? Okay. Okay. All right.
Garcia is informed that she is going to be arrested for murder. Her emotionless reaction is enough to disturb anyone here. She would be charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, and assault of a child in the first degree. This was a peculiar case from Columbus, Ohio. A man's wife was taking him to a pharmacy, but then he discovered that she was unconscious in the passenger seat. An eyewitness stranger commandeered the vehicle to get help, yet was reportedly driving recklessly and dangerously.
I was with her this morning.
Okay.
She was taking me down to
Is this her car?
to get my medicine.
Okay.
He says it's his car. She says it's her car.
Who was driving the car?
I was.
Okay.
But she was taking me down to get my prescriptions, which I got. She was fine. Then when I came out of the pharmacy, she was laid over in a seat, but she was breathing. She couldn't drive.
How long ago was that?
Huh?
How long ago was that?
About 9 o'clock.
Okay.
And so I was just trying to get home to Eakin Road, and I didn't know that she had turned blue. But I was just trying to help the lady.
Was she in the back seat or front seat?
She was in the front seat.
Okay.
See, I met her last night.
Do you know her name or anything?
Patricia, that's all I know.
Okay.
I met her last night. And
what's your name?
Francis. And she did some last night, and she tried to drive. And I said, no, you can't drive. Not like that.
What's your social, Francis?
To her. She's even got it in her purse. If she didn't take it.
When do you think she used last?
She had to use it when I went in the pharmacy.
This morning at like 9? Okay.
Well, pharmacy.
What's she do? She shoot up?
Okay. What's your phone number?
I don't have a phone.
Okay, that's fine. Here, scooch over. Let me get this license plate. So you don't know whose car this is?
She says it's hers. He says it's his. I don't know whose car it is. I was just trying to help the lady.
Okay. Is this her purse?
I don't know.
Just you wait over there.
Okay.
Okay, thank you guys.
So that's where you call me?
Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Don't hate me.
Doctors.
Yeah, I know. So that's right there?
Yeah.
You riding around with her like that?
No, I tried to.
Then why no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
The woman, who identifies herself as Frances, explains that she was trying to help the victim that she met last night, but she did not have a phone to call emergency services. She allegedly stopped the victim from trying to drive earlier that day after she allegedly snorted drugs, but she was later found unresponsive. Paramedics eventually declared her dead.
Yeah, just get him here.
But you trying to help?
I was trying to help.
You trying to help and he's chasing you?
I didn't know he was chasing me.
Don't pay the stick.
I don't know.
190. We just have some angry family members that showed up, so a couple more cars would be fantastic. What car are you in today?
Thank you.
Okay. This is our victim. She's going to doctors. She's not going to live.
She's not?
30
or 49.
Yeah. She used probably about 9 o'clock this morning. They were driving around. She was with her in this car.
She did.
What happened to you?
Huh? Right
Why
here.
are you bleeding all scratched?
Because my nerves are bad. What happened was she took me to my pharmacy this morning. She was at the Forest Creek. She did a crack last night. I told her she couldn't drive. And she tried to drive over the sidewalk. So I told her I could pull the car over and stop. So
Who are you to this lady?
What medic is this?
just a friend that I met.
190. Medic 817 is going to have one for doctors. Critical life threatening.
Are you guys relative?
Yeah, after he chased him.
That's my son-in-law.
After he chased he told it in.
Is Patty your wife?
That's my wife.
Your wife?
And this lady here, I caught trying to come. I seen him coming off Broad Street. I was going up there to the Clean Slate where she had an appointment at 10 o'clock to go to get some boxing. So I knew she had to be there, so I was going to just make sure she made her appointment so I knew she was okay.
Patty?
Yes. And then I seen this woman driving the car, And she made a turn right there at Demers and Eakin, or right there at Demers, and went down to Eakin and made a right on, or left on the Eakin. And I got in behind her and blew the horn a couple times, but then she took off flying and she ran like 2 or 3 stop signs. And then the only reason she stopped right here is there was a loader, some kind of a dozer or something, that tractor thing right there. She's coming off here and she couldn't go nowhere, so I got around and caught her off right there and she let me in. And I called you. When I got out of the car to get my wife out of the car, she was all limped over. She went in, she was all blue. I mean, if you were trying to help her, why are you going to ride around with her? You ain't helping her.
Furious family members scream profanities at the woman who commandeered the vehicle, calling her a murderer and a dope-headed beach. They even accuse her of stealing the vehicle. The victim's husband, however, is much calmer and explains to the police that followed the hijacked vehicle being dangerously driven.
He ain't doing a standing running mouth. Nah, don't talk to my wife about a thing. Let's go, Christina. Let's go. Don't.
I'm pretty close. I just don't know how much of a fight I want to get in.
Let's go.
She went to doctors if that's where you guys would like to go.
And everything he's got. Standing there. You ready? You ready? That right there wants to talk to me like that? He better learn his bet he want to talk to me that way with that badge. I live that. You're more than welcome to stop by any time. Okay?
Go ahead and hop in the car and get out of here.
You ready?
9192. Doctors were asking to get any type of drugs.
Don't worry about what
the doctor's way. Okay.
Trash. Both of you got trash.
I was told she has to perfect that and fentanyl and laid out the leather that should have that go white powdery substance and north and last night.
Talk that way. Yeah. Swear. Have a nice day.
What a letter I made.
Ball-headed
Okay, thank you.
Are they going to respond?
209 South Terrace residential
Okay.
house going to be on the back door.
Eventually, the furious son-in-law is shooed off while officers discuss their findings with one another. Ultimately, no charges were filed as a result of these events. Nevertheless, it's yet another tragic example of drug addiction destroying families. This footage was recorded in Akron, Ohio on March 10th, 2023. 3 tied up and gagged bodies were discovered in a neighborhood. Each of the victims had gunshot wounds to their heads too.
Shot in the face or head. Or broke a slit. Some sort of injury in this area. I don't see him.
2 of the bodies were found together, while a 3rd body was discovered 15 minutes away from the initial scene. The police described the wounds as some sort of injury to the head. An eyewitness who alerted the authorities on this grisly discovery had mistaken them for mannequins at first.
So, I've got a woman here. She drove by the 750 this morning and saw the bodies there, but she didn't call the police. She thought they were like mannequins.
Dump back here.
Yeah, I know.
Just never know. It's horrible.
I'll step out here and talk. You didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, I know. It's just
So
upsetting.
he'll come down here and talk to you a couple minutes. And
It's
you can get out.
gross. It's just gross.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
I just, you know, and then when I came back up to go to Aldi's just now, I'm like, that must have been real, and maybe a timeline would help at all. I don't know, but because I'm not one to not getting, you know, turn my head because too many people do that nowadays.
Well, you're not. You know, what's the chances that that's what that would be? You know.
Right. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Horrible.
The woman who made the startling discovery struggles not to cry here. She describes the traumatic incident as gross and upsetting. The police would interview the other neighbors about the bodies as well.
God, there's so much traffic back through here, and my wife has heard gunshots back.
Any cars that drove by me and maybe stopped?
Can I be honest with you?
Please do.
There is so much up and down of contacted the council people because honestly, there's 3 houses on this street. And we want this to be a dead-end street, all 3 homeowners. The council people says we can't.
Yeah, you always hear, there's always somebody shooting a gun off on it. I always hear people shooting, yeah.
Yeah?
No, I've lived here all my life, you know.
Oh my.
Yeah, for nothing like that.
79 years, but
Wow.
you know, I always thought that over the years, especially the last 30 years, that something like that was going to happen.
The killer was later determined to be 58-year-old Elias Gudino. As a result, he was arrested and charged with both aggravated murder and attempted aggravated murder. This footage was recorded in Charlotte County, Florida on May 5, 2023. Deputies were dispatched to conduct a welfare check on 55-year-old Lainey Carver. Her sister couldn't contact her and was concerned for her well-being.
Did you hear us knocking before? Were you knocked out?
No, I was sleeping in there.
I'm glad you woke up because you're about to come inside. We're looking for Mom. Have you seen her?
She's not around right now.
Do you know where she's at? His sister's asking for her. She's not in any trouble or anything like that.
When was the last time you saw her?
A few days ago.
Where'd she go?
She just went to the store. Said she'd be back in a little while.
Is it abnormal for Mom to be gone for days at a time?
Sometimes.
Where does she usually go? Does she tell you anything out of the normal when last time you saw her?
No.
What happened the last time you guys were together?
She gave me a few cigarettes and a little bit of food and some hand soap to wash my hands and told me I could come stay back here.
Okay. But you haven't seen Mom since then? When's the last time you text, called her, or anything like that?
I followed everything.
Okay.
When was the last time you saw Dad?
A week ago.
Do you know where he's staying at?
No, I heard that she might have called the cops on him.
Yeah, he got arrested the 25th of last month for trespassing.
Do you know who stays in the tent?
Well, that's what I was saying before she told me I can come in the house.
Oh, she told you could come before she left?
Yeah.
Would it be alright if they just went inside to make sure she's not in there?
It's not my house.
Huh?
I can't tell you no.
Okay.
Business.
After searching outside of the missing woman's home, out comes 36-year-old Justin Carver, who is Lainey's son. It should be noted that Lainey filed a restraining order against him 2 weeks prior, so seeing him emerge from her home is very suspicious. He avoids eye contact when the police ask him about his mother's whereabouts too.
Are you sure Mom's not in there?
I don't know. I just stayed in my room, stayed in my living room.
We're already in, so we're gonna find out. So
I understand, friend.
So you're gonna tell me you didn't know Mom was in there?
No, sir.
Jennifer, I think I'm back. Because now they got a whole bigger issue. Call 400 and have them come out here.
431 to 400.
Have a seat. $417 400. I'm gonna need you to come out here. This is gonna be a bigger issue.
Just gonna read you Miranda so you know your rights before anything happens, okay? Do you swear to affirm that the statement you're about to give is the whole truth but nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
When we first got here and talked to you, you said you hadn't seen Mom in how long?
A few days.
A few days. When is that the actual answer, or what is the answer you want to swear to? The last time you saw Mom?
We were talking around the house here. I mean, yeah. I seen her riding a bike, and she gave me a few cigarettes and stuff and told me to stop back by the house later. And I came and stopped back by the house later, and We were talking and cleaning up the yard and cleaning up the house and everything. She told me I could stay inside, and that was a few days ago.
But you said that wasn't the truth, that you weren't supposed to be staying inside.
No.
Yes, when we talked to you over there, I said you're not supposed to be here. That's so.
No contact order.
Okay.
I believe.
Do you know if it's still active or no?
No, sir.
Okay.
I imagine it might. I don't know for sure. I figured she told me I could come and stay with her, and I don't know.
Okay. What is there no contact order between you and Mom for?
We got into a dispute. She said I slapped her, I punched her.
So battery?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Domestic stuff.
Yes, sir.
When's the last time you've seen Dad?
Though Carver here claims to not have seen his mother in a while, officers found her body inside her home. He is promptly arrested and read his Miranda rights as a result. Shortly afterwards, he claims that he was invited back to his mother's home, despite a no-contact order being placed on him after he allegedly assaulted her.
Did you notice anything different while you've been staying here?
70070 Equal Boulevard, 70070 Equal Boulevard, process Millican, make contact with complaint reference.
Did that not raise any alarm to you?
Not heard from her in a couple months.
Did you go and check?
I did kind of look in there. Let's see, I guess I should have, I don't have a cell phone or anything, I should have gone.
Okay. So you saw her in the position that she's currently in now?
Yes, sir.
So why did you tell us that Mom wasn't there?
Yes.
You know better than me. I wasn't the one that did it, so.
Yes, sir.
Because I smelt her before you ever even came outside, and you're telling me Mom's not in there, and you know she was in there.
Yes, sir.
And you're lying to me.
So why wouldn't you just tell us the truth? We told you from the beginning we weren't there for you. We just wanted to make sure Mom was good.
Yeah.
That's all. So what prompted you to lie to us?
Startled.
And you, when you went in there and checked on her 2 days ago, did you know that she was deceased?
I couldn't say so. I wouldn't say no.
Okay, but was it apparently obvious to you that
Yes, sir.
somebody smelling like that wouldn't be
Yes,
somebody
sir.
who was living? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So why didn't you call law enforcement when you found her deceased? You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay. Any idea why she is deceased?
No, sir.
What could have happened?
No, sir.
Okay.
I really don't.
Carver finally admits that he found her body 2 days earlier, but doesn't seem to know why he didn't alert the authorities. Ultimately, he was charged with failing to report the death of his mother. At the time of the body camera's release, her cause of death was yet to be determined. A woman from Orange County, California called the police on February 24, 2020, telling them that she found her boyfriend, 42-year-old Jorge Torres Jr., dead in a zipped-up suitcase. The suspect was identified as 42-year-old Sarah Boone. Her explanation as to what happened will no doubt take you by surprise.
Like, he and I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
We've been doing art, trying to take the stuff off the wall to make new art put up there, like having a good time with one another. But we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night.
Okay. Wow.
So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So he gets in the suitcase, okay?
Who is this guy?
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay, okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So then he came over here.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I tried giving him CPR. The problem is I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found him.
Before you called?
Yes!
It's 1 o'clock right now.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out. I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
Did he get here before the fire department got here?
Who?
Your husband? Or
Yes.
your ex-husband?
Yes.
Okay. Where does he live at?
Right down the street.
Okay. So you were playing and who zipped him up in?
I did, but then I fell asleep.
Okay, you're okay. I wasn't here. I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
I fell asleep, so I don't know if he suffocated or like had an aneurysm or a heart attack or what.
What kind of medical conditions does he have?
None that I know of.
Nothing that you know of.
None
You didn't
that I
take
know
any
of.
medicine?
No, no.
No medicine.
All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek. That's all that happened.
Okay.
So I don't know if he had a heart attack or what in there. Like, I don't know what happened.
So how long were you doing CPR on him prior to you calling 911? You tried that all morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I called him while I was doing
What time
CPR.
did you start? Probably, give me a rough ballpark. Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am so cut mouth right now.
Ma'am, and you can't talk to him until we get done with this, okay?
Just don't leave, okay, Brian?
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I'm
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm getting Lucas.
I know.
Do me a favor. Stand over there by that car. Give me 1 second.
Boone insists that she had zipped her boyfriend up in the suitcase during a game of hide and seek and went to bed without realizing he was still in the luggage. She says she drank a bottle of wine that night, which may have blurred her decisions. The next day, after discovering Torres was unresponsive, she called her ex-husband for help.
12:49, which is when she told me what was going on and if I'd come over here, so I came over.
She called at 12:45.
Yeah,
Okay.
or 12:49.
12:49.
Got over here, told her she needed to call 911, get somebody over here, and then basically she said she needed to go outside, have a drink and a cigarette. I walked back out the house because I didn't really want to
Who
be
called?
in there.
Did you call or did she call?
Well, I called. She called me back when I was on my way to make sure I was coming over. But I called her
Give me 1
initially.
second, okay? Okay, so she called, you get over here.
Well, I called her first.
Okay.
Trying to find out if she's going to get Lucas. That's when she told me everything was going on. I got my stuff together, put the puppy up in his crate. When I was starting to drive over here is when she called me to make sure I was coming, and then I got over here right after
Did you
that.
go inside and see and then?
I walked inside the front. I didn't see the little front tile area.
Come on, step this way.
I saw legs. I just didn't really want to be in there around it, so I told her.
Well, just for the sake of the crime scene, I want to know if I were to find your footprint, it would be because you went this far into the house. So did you actually make entry past the threshold?
I don't think I ever made it to the carpet. I think
Okay.
it was just in that. I've been over here before.
Right,
so,
right. Yeah.
But no, I don't think I stepped past that tile area.
Okay. So
I don't think I touched doorknob. I don't think I touched anything in the kitchen. I don't know if that really matters.
Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of what you have. Well, sit tight for us. We're going to make a few phone calls and then we'll go from there. Do you know if he has any medical issues or?
I don't.
Okay, but you've met him before?
I've met him before, yes.
Okay.
Yes, they've got a whole fun history.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, you guys have called over here twice.
For the two of them?
Yeah, he's been arrested like I think 5 times for violence against her, so.
Really? Okay, I'm not familiar with, I haven't been here personally. So they have
he's currently on parole because of it, so.
Because of domestic violence with her?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, from last time he got, whatever it's called, like retrial something or other. He had to go to a domestic violence class.
Okay.
I know he was doing it at a parole officer, stuff like that. But I mean, like, every time she'd have him arrested, the next day she was trying to get him bailed out of jail. So I don't know what it is.
The ex-husband explains that his ex-wife's boyfriend had a whole fun history and was supposedly arrested 5 times in the past. She didn't call authorities immediately and only did so when he told her to call 911. When paramedics arrived at around 1 p.m., Torres was pronounced dead.
It's natural. You're nervous. You have your anxiety. You're scared, right? It's okay. You don't have to.
I don't know how to.
It's not going to be a surprise.
Real quick, and then, but like, I don't, like, this was totally, like, not intentional. Like, that's what I'm scared about too. Like, hey.
We'll have all the answers. We'll have a lot more answers tomorrow after medical examiner looks at it. Like she said, what you're seeing here is common. This is us coming out to the scene. Yeah, his age, no real medical history that we know of. For him to have passed away, we come out
I
and
know.
we do an investigation. We come out and do an investigation. Medical examiner's office will be sending people out. This is what we do. If he was 75 years old and had a history of heart condition, we wouldn't be here.
I just don't know what I don't know what it is.
Exactly. And that's what we're here to find out. We're just here to get the answers. The answers that you want, the answers that his family's going to want.
I just really want to see my son. Like, I really need to see my son. I mean, I know I can't go anywhere, but... Right. So, do I just, like, sit out here and wait for you guys?
If you would, yes, please.
Does anybody else having to show up, or everybody's here that needs to be here?
My team's here that needs to be here. The medical examiners will show up when we call them, but we're not ready for them yet. So they're going to take him, they're going to take some photos, take him, but that's towards the end of it. And they'll be called well in advance when we're ready for them, but we're not ready for them at this point. So we won't be calling them quite yet. Okay? So like I said, I got to go do some paperwork. They're going to chat with some people, and then we're going to come back and talk to you if you're okay with that.
Yes, please.
So just give us a little bit more time. Like I said, I need to go and do that, and he's going to go do what he needs to do.
But do you guys tell his family, like, today or after tomorrow?
We have to. It's the law.
We have to go and make contact with the family.
Yeah.
They have to be notified.
Once our investigation is pretty much complete here, once we leave here, we will be going to...
But again, you'll know. We're not going to just go and do it without you knowing. You'll know. We'll talk to you prior to doing anything like that.
But how, I mean, I understand what you guys and how you do it, and, you know...
Boone is seen trembling in each of these exchanges with the police, and understandably so. A surprising detail that should be mentioned is that she recorded Torres begging to be freed from the suitcase on her phone, and she was laughing loudly during it. The next day, she was arrested and charged with second-degree murder. Which of these cases shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like the video and subscribe for more content. Until next time, stay safe out there.